This is a Super Metroid map randomizer race. We got 17 entrants, and let's see if I can get first place. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get a prediction up too. Which door am I supposed to go to here? Here? I don't know if I was supposed to go up or down. Clearly I was supposed to go up. There's a chance that we just find Varia immediately. Okay. So, since we established we couldn't go left, you have to be able to progress through in this direction. If you can't, then the game would be impossible to beat, so... If there wasn't much left to do, then that would imply that Varia would be coming up soon. Varia still has a chance of coming up very soon, actually. Progression would either have to be in the top right of this room, or I have to literally get Varia here. Speed Booster also works. Screw Attack, I guess, technically works. I don't think Screw Attack works. It'd have to be Ken Fly, or it has to be Varia. Okay, there we go. Okay, and there's a major item over there. And the reason why I know that it's Varia's suit is because, if you think about what rooms we can do in the ship, this is the only thing I could have done. So if this door doesn't have anything... Oh, there's 2 items up here, that's annoying. If this door didn't have anything, and it's pretty common that in Super Metroid, if you just put random rooms, you probably won't be able to progress towards them. So when you have like exactly one direction to go, but then you have the whole world behind a bunch of heat from the other direction, it's kind of a telltale sign that there's a good chance you end up finding Varia to then go in this direction, so... Yep, that's exactly what it is. Chat, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Once again, this is gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream because I'm not feeling great. But I also didn't stream yesterday, so... The hotfix was fun. I'm glad. I think the hotfix was a lot of fun. It was actually a lot of fun. That is a left map, so yeah, that could just be Fantoon. Let's go over here. I still want to morph, so we just gotta move. Check all the doors I can check. Why am I alive? I don't feel that bad. Yesterday night, I actually felt perfectly fine. Just, in the morning, I felt kind of weird. And this morning, I feel a little weird, but I don't feel bad. Like, I feel a little off, and I have, a little bit of soreness, but if I start feeling worse, I'm gonna just sign off. I'm only gonna do 2 races. I'm gonna do 2 races and sign off. It's gonna be a short stream. Yeah, I thought the race was really fun. I thought it was really fun. Spring ball, okay. So this I expect to be power bombs or screw attack. I saw a room on the right that we need something like that to break those blocks. Super missiles, okay. That would get a spring ball, so I probably have to go all the way back now. I think that's what I have to do. We have to go all the way back and collect those, collect that spring ball. That would let us fight Fantoon, actually, but that wouldn't let us do anything else. Okay, so what would the spring ball be for? Whoa! Okay, so we can get the items that were back there now. I'm not concerned about wasting my ammo. I know where the ship is. Okay, I do technically have to do this, just in case. There's a chance that this isn't Fantoon. So I should do this jump. I'll give it like one more shot. Okay. I should be able to do it, but I'm not gonna bother. There's a good chance it's just a Fantoon map, and I can't get the map anyway, so not a big deal, but... If I can't get that right away, then it's not worth it. Also, what up, friends? How y'all doing? Caught the VOD this morning? Good, I'm glad. I am gonna put that up on YouTube. I already I finished the intro. There is that door I could have went on to the right over there. That pink door that I can now go through. Maybe worth checking, but I'm not gonna do that when I know I can get at least one item over here as well as spring ball, so. Yeah, he did have Aria. But yeah, that is impressive. I'm gonna pick up the spring ball first. Just missiles, huh? Man, it's kind of lame. With the spring ball, I actually needed to... Well, it's just missiles. It's missiles, so I can go kill Fantoon if it is. But I was gonna say, before actually checking that... I kind of don't like how I routed this. But that's okay. Because I should have done this... Oh, yeah, okay, so it isn't. It isn't Fantoon. That's crazy. Guess I should have kept doing it, huh? Okay, I'm gonna get the map. Okay, double spring ball jump. Guess I had the right idea of trying to do the wiggle up there. Okay. Man, I really don't like how I routed this, unfortunately. There's a lot of blinding you could do in the early game to make this just a lot cleaner and smoother. But I did not do it that way. So this ends up being like, I'm doing extra back and forths because of the way I did things. It's not really my fault, it's just where the items ended up being. This is sort of resulting in me doing a lot of back and forth. Okay, so I suspect bombs are over here. That pink door I was talking about earlier, where I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I know there's an item at the top of ocean. Well, turns out I should have just opened up the pink door. I went through this way, because that is what would have gotten me what I believe to be, it's most likely bombs, but it could be any kind of can fly. Speed booster, also possible. There we go. Kind of unfortunate. I suspect power bombs are then in the top right of the ship here. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. Get that. We're gonna clear out all the stuff before continuing into Turian over there. More than likely, we can just do all this. Although it has come to my attention that this is not in logic without, this is actually not in logic without, with just spring ball, which I think is really weird. Or high jump spring. So I suspect if you go into Turian, you probably pick up a space jump somewhere. That is cheating, apparently, yeah. Which is very strange. Okay. And unfortunately, it just, this all kind of just means that people are just gonna be ahead of me. By a minute or two, it's not that big of a deal. But, based on how this gets routed, some people will be a little bit ahead. It's just a matter of which way you chose to go. So this is a cheater move, but we're all gonna do it. Speedless high jump makes this kind of awkward. Apparently it's not, Chozo Bozo. I was shocked. I was told this like recently. I mean, someone else could look it up and confirm, but I was told it was not. And I was just like, what? Yeah, high jump plus spring should make that trivial, I thought, but apparently it's tighter than it is, I would have assumed. It is very important that you don't kill Chef Tool today. Can't make any promises, Chumpy. How you doing, Chumpy? Hope you've been doing well. I actually would be curious if anyone can confirm that high jump plus spring is not in logic. I almost want to go into the practice ROM and I never do it because I do the expert version, which is funny. But I thought it was free, so I don't know. I want to revisit it. Okay, let's get out of here. Does it actually have to be max height? Wait, there isn't oscillating water height in that one, is there? Yeah, I know, we all do break free, which is fun. Break free is one of those things that's like... That trick is like, for a lot of people, like they can't get it. But then for the people that know how to do it, it's like free, right? So, I don't know, it's a weird trick. Okay, we're gonna go straight to the map. Okay. Glitch the screen. That, if I get a few more missile packs and a few more powerbomb packs, logically I can go through there from right to left. Item here. Gravity. Okay. Baby seed. 15 supers. Have to think about beating the game with nothing. No charge. I want this. Only have 5 power bombs to play with. That always gets dicey. This is a save point. Okay, double side save. Oh! Kuiper. Maybe I should have said something, but like I never really chatted in that chat room. So I thought it would be weird if the first thing I said was to come in and say no. Thought it'd be kind of random. Okay, I gotta grab that major. But normally I stream on Thursdays and I take Friday off, but because I have family stuff, I can't do Thursday. So, sorry dude. I actually wanted to. Believe it or not, I actually wanted to join. I would have said yes. Not even kidding, I legit would have, I would have legit joined. Okay, so this is I have to start thinking about this. I have one boss I need to find, which is Ridley. So I'm either playing for ammo, or I'm looking for charge. How do I want to do this? I think we have to play for charge here. We have to play for the majors. We can't ignore those. And then I think I'm going to Bryn afterwards. So 2 majors, Bryn, get out. Kype, did you do?
This guy sick because Andy stopped him?
Yes. Hi, Kiara. Hey, Kuiper, were you on right after us? On the hotfix? Okay, up, right. Huh, this is actually kind of awkward. I think we might end up doing criteria first. Spazer. This is awkward. I have to check for the major, I think. Oh, got my mod. Nice shot, Kira. Get Spazer. It kind of is worth it, actually. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's go this way. Spazer does have value. It's not useless. I'm gonna go up to criteria. The show did well, right, Kiara? Obviously, we couldn't have the feed opens, so. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, the drop and drop out commentary is really good. So this is similar to a race I had recently where I did choose to not go to Norfair. It is a very similar situation. Basically, the only boss I'm looking for is Ridley. Last time, I think I had 5 super missiles. So I chose not to go to Norfair because I knew Norfair was isolated. Just realized I have to drop this. I chose not to go to Norfair because Norfair was isolated, so the odds of me finding a Ridley solution as well as being able to, finding a Ridley solution in one zone when that was my only boss left at the time was extremely low. Now that ended up sucking because Charge and Varia were right next to Ridley in that seed. So like, I feel like I just kind of got cheated a little bit. It was like a, you know, one of those kind of scammer circumstances. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna go here, then we're gonna save. It is important for me to check X's. Because I do have 15 supers, I am like kind of getting to the point where I can kill Ridley. But killing Ridley is like almost not as important because once I kill Ridley, the only thing that's left is Mother Brain. I mean, I guess there's still Fantoon. Oops. So I guess that's not mood. I do have Fantoon. I kind of thought I had Fantoon killed for a second because of that early game situation. All right. I can't really kill Kraid very easily if I use my spike suit. That's the awkward part. Okay, and supers. I wonder how many people choose to go to Norfair and all that jazz first. Benny, is it Bene Gesserit? I can't remember how to pronounce it. Okay, I gotta take the save. Nice moonfall, Eddie. That's from Dune. It's like the telepathy people from Dune. I think. Okay, so the odds of this being Fantoon are kind of low, because there's only one save left. That would have to be a right-facing save that's broken. And given that the world is all to the left, it's a higher chance that it's a left-facing save, I believe. Okay, so this could just be the biggest bait of all time. At the very least, I would want to see Ridley here. If not, I'm gonna cry. And you can expect that I will not be finishing first.
Nice throw.
Thank you, the Batman fan. Oh my god, are you for real? Okay. So far, I would say things have not been working out in my favor. I think I've been moving pretty well, but as I said, as I failed 13 wall jumps, I think I've been moving pretty well, but all my choices have kind of blanked out, unfortunately. The choice to go to criteria is looking kind of grim, and that early game, the options of which doors I picked all ended up kind of being incorrect, so we'll see. Let's see what's up here. Basically, like, if there's nothing here, the goal is no longer to win, but rather win amongst the people who also went to criteria first. That's the goal. You can't always win. Okay, so that's a right-facing map. So I know this isn't Fantoon. Fantoon must, I must enter a left door to get to the map for Fantoon. But there is Ridley, that's good. Okay. Now this is really good. We're at a good spot now. It could be a time neutral spot. It depends. If I get to skip a zone, then it's a really good spot. Why is Nito? Nito's really good. I also think he's on a bit of a hot streak. I think it'll cool down a bit. I definitely have a lot of, all the races I played with him so far, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm definitely on the god route. And then he also ends up being on the god route. So even when the times where I'm like, I'm definitely getting lucky this seed, he matches, he's matched my luck. But he's obviously one of the best as well. He's very good. Ridley being here is once again really good. That being said, it could still be not great for me. It just depends. How this ends up being really good is... sorry, one sec. How this ends up being really good is if I get to skip an entire zone. I find Fantoon on my next zone immediately. That's how things get really good. Okay. Baron?
Eddie is mid-race in a 17-person Super Metroid map randomizer, routing through awkward back-and forths after picking up Spring Ball, feeling a bit off, but pushing through to races.
Gee, thank you AI stream summary. Why did you leave out all the throw-in though?
Throwing. More like throwing up at this point.
What if there's no throwing? What up, Baron? How you doing, man? Hope you've been well. Okay. There's never no throwing. What have you been up to, Baron? Having a life? Unlike the rest of us? Okay, I gotta find Fantoon. I need a few more pieces of ammo and I'm good. Don't think I really play for majors anymore at this point. I think I just have to give up on that. Stop sucking. Maybe DJ has Comcast. Oh, I have space. What the? I accidentally space jump while trying to deboost. That's crazy. I was like, wait a second. I got space jump. How long have I had that? Space Jump's one of those things where it's so easy to just forget. How'd the hotfix go? It was a lot of fun. I think the hotfix is amazing, actually.
I've got so much trip prep to do, but I'm watching Map Randos.
Good. Good. What up, Arcadian? Thank you for the prime. Or thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Okay, that was Spazer, so I'm not getting that. Oh, the official roulette timeout. Okay. Guess we commit to this.
Thanks to @Rosalindis for my sub.
Twin. Thank you, Roz, for a bunch of subs to Twin. Hi, Twin. How you doing? And if you played this kind of seed before, why don't you go to Brinstar Rec Ship? That's a YouTube question. Why don't I go to Brinstar Rec? I did not. I guess I don't know what that means. So when I said I played a seed like that before, it was like it was the same kind of like situation, not the map or anything like that. Oh yeah, DJ did a pyramid and got timed out. That was pretty funny. It's completely out of nowhere. Huh. Oh, the 86 Mandu bucks. That's my favorite. I love it when some people get 86 Mandu bucks. Genuinely, I feel like the worse it is to get to the map, the higher the chance Fantoon is there. I kind of can't believe that this just happened. Hi, Sean's working hard. I like this map. I do too, because it means Fantoon's here. And Fantoon is what I need to find. I also need a few more supers. Fantoon surely is here. Oh, that is good. If Fantoon's here and that's a super, I'm gonna feel real good. Okay, so I think this is gonna hook right eventually. Please, please, please. Okay, I think so. Okay, good. Woo! Okay, I think we'll be able to find the ammo needed to beat Mother Brain, so let's do it. Warfare skip. People leave. It's okay, I'll get a one round right here too. Oh, that was trash. Don't look.
Yo, nice bronze medal you got there.
All right. Off screens? It's just for one rounds. I don't do off screens otherwise. I've just been like trying, in map randos I've been doing it. Alright. I need to pick up some X's. Yeah. There's an any percent tournament actually coming up at the end of this month. For the tournament, I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly. Do I think Zenny will participate? Oh, absolutely. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Yeah, honestly, same twin. It's gonna be fun. Hi, Exteller. Dude, friggin' Exteller, that... Dude, I cracked up. When you said, like, hi, like, I caught you from, like, Eddie's stream or whatever, right? You just, like, cracked up. What did he say? He said you're like a shill or something? I'm laughing because, like, you were, like, legit, too. Because, you know, like, wait a second. They're from my stream. They are from my stream. Normally, that kind of comment is just, like, people trolling. You learned a mock ball? Nice, nice, nice. Congrats. Every step in this game is, really fun. Okay, if I go back into Turian, I don't see any X's, so I gotta hunt for these X's, as much as I don't want to. Shoot. Alright. Am I winning? Because I don't have... I'm missing one super pack, and now I have to go out of my way for stuff, so it just depends how fast I find a super missile. I would say... Oh, shoot. I might have to go into another zone for this. Oh, no. There's actually no good, I don't see any good items. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Okay, we'll probably have to do a reverse, This is really awkward. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, it's kind of sucks, because I literally have 40-25, but I'm one super off from having a strong route. But now that I have to go out of my way for these X's, now it's like, every single time I whiff on a super, I'm losing to someone who finds, charge. So this is the time loss versus charge right now. Silver Bully. There we go. Okay, so if I go back to Turian, how can I get supers back? I do not see an immediate way to get its supers back. So we're gonna go here. Oh, Whoop King. Okay, head to Mother Brain. Oh my god, he actually gave me a super. Okay, should be good. Okay, there's Mo. The ammo situation was kind of a little unfortunate towards the end, but that's okay. Six-month mod-iversary. I don't know how that works out, actually. I wonder if it's cumulative. Let's see if I get bronze.
You want a bronze medal?
We will see if I even get the bronze.
You earned a bronze medal.
Bronze is, if I get bronze, that means I'm being cheered on right now. should be down this way. GG. So Ridley first seemed good, but it's contingent upon a few things.
Bronze medal? You won a bronze medal.
You earned a bronze medal.
You won a bronze
You
medal.
earned a bronze medal.
You won a bronze medal.
Bronze medal. You earned a bronze medal.
Bronze medal. Bronze medal. You got
You
it.
earned a bronze medal.
You earned a bronze medal.
You earned a bronze